That's what we did.
Bam. And the 3/4, the HDR 34K, tell them how big that wrench extender head goes to.
What's up, mechanics? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to another episode of Tool Tuesday here at the VIM Tools headquarters. We've been gone for a couple weeks, but we're back better than ever because we have Clay, Mr. Clay Kuhn here with us. For the second time you've been on Tool Tuesday.
Oh.
So
A little bit different of a setting
So
here today.
what we decided to do was we got some different flavors of wings here. Kind of like a Hot Ones episode. We're going to do Hot Ones, but every time we eat a flavor, we got to show a product, talk about it. There's two of us that can handle spicy foods. One of us that can't handle spicy food at all. So we'll let you just determine
You figure
which
it out.
one of us that is. But into it.
Why don't you have everybody comment now who they think can't handle a spice?
Yeah, comment right now who the baby is in this room. Who the wuss is. All right, so here we have mild. This is going to be easy. Okay.
Mild.
So
Start off slow, simple. A nice easy start.
he's already pre-lathered.
It's pre-lathered up.
Pre-lathered in range.
Pre-lathered up.
Okay. I might as well eat that whole thing.
No, not much there, is it?
It's really good. I am gonna eat the whole thing. I didn't think we weren't. That was the plan.
Look at I could do some ASMR with the wings.
All right. Not like butter.
I know.
There's nothing on that.
All right, it's mild.
It just looks like some gluttonous shit that we're just eating regular, not spicy wings on camera.
It's definitely mild.
So, the SPA 200 is a 3-piece set of swivel adapters. And I'm not specifying what number of swivels because you have options. So, as they come, this is fixed. You could use this as a small extension.
Yep.
Or if you pull on the joints, they pop out. So now you have a single swivel, and if you need a little bit more flexibility, it pulls out on the top as well. So now you have a dual swivel.
Most people
And-
do not realize that when they open it. They think it's just a really fat adapter that has one
they'll just
swivel joint, and they
one
get
click.
upset because it's only one click.
Yeah, and they're pinless. And these are impact rated. So you have a dual swivel or single swivel impact adapter, 1/4 to 1/4, 3/8 to 3/8, 1/2 inch to 1/2 inch.
Yeah, you can kind of get into any wonky spot because of how weird the angles can get. Yeah,
But that product's pretty simple. DSPA 200 is a 3-piece set.
it's pretty hot when we first brought it out. It has, obviously cooled down a little bit, but it has continued its excitement in the
run.
industry. Yeah, people like it. This is our first episode of the year.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I didn't think about that. So just now, first episode of the year, real weird, real
So
unusual.
number one, we're eating on camera.
We're eating some somewhat hot temperature wings on camera. So far, it's just a ASMR fest.
So, you talk to trucks a lot. Have they had anything to say about this? No.
Nothing.
No,
They like it. They hate it.
not really said anything about it.
Really.
I noticed everybody at SEMA would pick it up and pull it out. One click. Nobody pulled it out both clicks. So,
Should have put a little marking on there. Pull.
twice.
Pull twice.
Pull twice.
Okay. So then moving on.
Just like those wings, simple,
Simple.
mild, but it gets the job done.
All right. Now we're moving on to medium.
Medium.
I think we should have started this thing off at
Yeah,
hot.
this is a rather disappointing start in terms of heat.
So that's why we're using the easy products right now. As we get to the more complicated stuff, they'll get a little spicy. But cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, my man.
You're not going to lather it?
Well,
Doing it straight, huh?
I'm kind of just hungry.
Real
You
man.
know, I kind of just want to keep eating these.
I know, so
This show is really inconvenient.
I'm like super hungry. The Nora 150 and the Nora 150 XL, as a lot of you probably have seen already, are reversible ratcheting wrench heads. They're offset and in 12-point design. That's exactly what I said. It's a wrench head attachment. So it's a female square drive on the bottom on a flex head wrench, and you use extensions as the handle. So now you have any length ratcheting wrench you need with one set. You can have stubby, you can have super long, you can have just regular length, or you don't even have to use an extension. You kind of have like a palm wrench.
Yeah. Super steady.
Yeah, and they flex all the way to either side, 180 degrees. So you can use this as a crowfoot. You can put a breaker bar on this end here, get into some really tight spots because you can get to like an offset area, put a breaker bar on this end, and ratchet back and forth.
I mean, you get deep reach in any length you need. You have a wrench set in multiple lengths for the price of one. It's a super versatile kit, and you have extensions. Probably use them more this way than you do normally.
Everybody already has extensions. And we have two sets. We have the Nora 150, which is 8 to 14 millimeters. 8 to 13, I'm sorry. And then we have the Nora 150 XL, which continues that from 14 to 19. Both come on a mag grill. Lifetime warranty. At first, there was no warranty. If you got one of these sets and it had a card in there that says no warranty, we changed that. And now it does include a lifetime warranty.
You know, I'm holding off on eating these.
Why?
Because it probably sounds really gross.
I know that's what I was doing.
It probably sounds super gross.
On what you mean on like the scraps part of it?
You're like, where you're one of those.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is not how I normally leave my wings. Don't think that's the case. I mean, you probably figured that, but it's for your sake. All right, guys. Now we are on to what is this, hot?
Hot.
Hot. And I have a confession to make. This is my first time having Buffalo Wild Wings.
Really?
Very first time.
You've never ate Buffalo Wild Wings?
No. You know, the Lopez's were not a Buffalo Wild Wings family.
Really?
No, we're more of a Vallarta's type deal, but
Clay and I got down and dirty on some Buffalo Wild Wings up in Charlotte.
Charlotte.
I'm gonna need you to cut. Just Clay and I got down and dirty down in Charlotte.
It don't matter. That's what we're talking about.
Just cut that out, and I want to use that for real. Clay and I got down and dirty down in Charlotte.
Well,
He was
here we are. The hot. Who's going to tap out on this one?
No.
None of these are hot to me.
Fun fact about wings: if you get the flap and you really push down on that flap, you get a little like
You're still
meatball.
pushing down. I feel like you can hear me chewing in the video.
Well, maybe cut till like you clean the bone. Maybe don't get the whole thing, but just like.
All right, so we're going to talk about the RFW.
You're not allowed to drink water during this whole thing.
He's already drank water.
No, I'm saying right now, as he pitches this,
That's not true.
you're not allowed. Nope, you can't touch it.
I don't care what you say. This is getting hot.
You can't touch it.
I'll throw that bucket of sauce at your shirt right now. I don't care.
I don't care.
RFW 100.
No, I don't like this.
We have 3 sets. So the RFW or ratcheting flyer wrenches, this is a 8 to a 14. RFW 150 is a 15 to a 19. And the RFW 200 goes from a 22 up to a 32. So we're going to demo it with a 17. Some of you guys may have seen this. What?
Another Louis.
I mean, it's getting me. It's getting me. I'm
So
the baby.
they lock open, and I don't know if the camera can show it, but we'll try it. It will self-close. So this is going to simulate a line nut. And you can see it self-ratchets, and when you start putting pressure back on it, you see how it overlaps. So you're able to ratchet off your brake lines, fuel lines, transmission lines, all that good stuff much easier. And the cool part about these, not only are they metric, on the opposite side, if you flip them over, they have the SAE equivalent on the other side. So These are really cool. It's going to allow you to put an extension on them, get them down in deeper places, and in tighter areas, you can use a breaker bar on them and break stuff loose.
And they fully enclose around a fastener, as
They
opposed
bite
to
on all 6 flats. Yeah.
all
Yep.
6 flats. And they overlap. The jaws actually overlap with themselves, so it impedes it from expanding over time.
Hot sauce on there.
They're hot.
That set will be on sale on our website. It's now used. Hot sauce.
Would this have gotten you personally out of any jams in your diesel medic career?
So, like, the advantage of this for you guys that work in heavy equipment, if you've ever had to work in the hydraulic lines on a backhoe, so like it's the knuckle, like I did some work on a case and a John Deere backhoe, and the knuckle, it's always hard to get in without having to take all the lines and shit loose. So, like, obviously, if you have options is what builds a great toolbox, and just the ability to ratchet in one flat at a time is way better than using a wrench. You have to put it in, turn it, flip your wrench over, turn it a little more kind of thing. So, I mean, any kind of time that you run into something, I can think of other options, like if you're working on air manifolds on a big truck, like a trailer or whatever, you know, some of the smaller stuff is going to allow you to get in there where the lines kind of cross over each other. Like you need to get this line loose, like you can use that with an extension, where if you couldn't use a wrench because you'd hit the other lines in the way. So, yeah, I mean, they're cool. I like them.
But especially with like an indexing breaker bar, you know, because if you use an extension, you have to come in at that this kind of angle. But you take an indexing breaker bar, you can go any angle.
There's one
What?
right over there. Let me grab that breaker bar. Let me show you.
But more so, my question, I meant like, especially in your diesel medic days, you had a service truck, right?
Yep.
So you were running. I mean, the majority of your jobs were obviously at crazy hours of the night. No.
Well, I mean, you do, but to be honest with you, most of the time your late night calls is because the driver is lazy. It's a tire issue.
Okay. So it's never like an emergency on the road.
Yeah, I mean, there has been times that you'll run into airline issues or whatever, but it's mostly emissions, you know, some fuel issues, but
So how often was it just them being? I guess they're not paying for it.
most truck breakdowns outside of emissions, most of them is because the driver failed to do a pre-trip. You guys that work on trucks, you know, I mean, it is what it is.
So it's just them being bums.
Or it could be because they never took their truck in to get maintained like it should have been. You know, like most of your out of service violations is going to be air leaks, brake liners are too low, shoes are wore out, but mostly air leaks, you know. So, I mean, all
Stuff that
that
should have been caught beforehand.
Yeah, I mean, if you walk around your truck and you listen, you're going to catch it. So.
Why don't they more often?
Because they're lazy, right? So you can get up and, yep, I did my pre-check, cranked my truck, gone.
Who pays for those repairs?
The companies.
So that's
You know, if
why
you're an
they don't-
owner
they really don't give a
operator,
crap.
it's completely different if you're owner operator because you own the truck, right? So it's just like your personal truck. Do you ever check the oil in it?
I get you. I get what you're saying.
You know, because
you
own
care
it,
more
right?
because it's yours. So you don't run into those issues because you give a shit. Did you run into that as a trucking company owner? You ran into that a lot?
All the time. So we did a little challenge, and me and Bill, you know, Bill was a great guy, and Bill worked for a really large trucking company before he went to work with me. So I was trying to incentivize our drivers to check their truck. So we had a yellow zip tie, just the little bitty small zip ties, the little short ones. We put it on the truck, on the engine where you could see it. You know, like crawl over and nothing crazy, right? And I told all the drivers, I've hit a zip tie. I didn't tell them what color it was. I said, it's not a black one. Mm-hmm. I've hit a zip tie on your truck. It doesn't do anything but just wrap around something in there. It's not holding anything on. If you bring me that zip tie, I'll give you a $100 bill.
Oh, wow.
Guess how many turned it in?
None.
2 out of 17.
Why wouldn't they just didn't care? They just didn't care.
And it was, most of them was right there close, you know, like we all had Peterbilts, had a couple of Kenworths, but it was all Pat car engines. We put it on the airline or the fuel line that was right behind the dipstick where you're supposed to check the oil anyway.
So they really,
They didn't check
that means
shit.
they didn't do nothing that they were supposed to do.
No, I mean, and if you told me, hey, I put one out here, if you do your pre-trip, you're going to find it.
That's crazy.
I would deliberately
Yeah.
look for that, you know.
That's crazy.
So
So all they had to do was what they were supposed to. They make $100,
$100.
and 2 out of 17 made it. Damn.
So,
All
as
right,
you
there
can-
you
That's also super smart.
as you can see, this way would be just like a normal flare nut wrench, but you can go at any angle you need to get it done. Or if you can break it loose, then you can run it up and ratchet it this way so you can work it in super tight areas. So.
He's stalling. I think he's stalling.
I'm not stalling.
Yeah, he's stalling. He doesn't want to eat
He's
those
not
next
wanting to
two.
move up.
The next two, by the way, are where the heat is.
Yeah. Like we still eating the chicken nuggets till we get down there.
Yeah. Off camera, I had 2 more of those milds.
Here's the thing. There were doubts. There were serious doubts when the shipment got here that this was going to be hot enough to make this worth watching. And these two sissy boys were just talking about how wimpy he was going to be. So I said, you know what? I opened it. I tried some. I saw my fate before it happened, and I'm regretting it already.
Somebody is watching this that's watched my channel or my Instagram long enough. They probably commented what my favorite brand or flavor of wings are.
From here,
Yep.
which is this?
Because I used to eat Buffalo Wild Wings at least once a week.
See, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I know.
Why Buffalo Wild Wings? Why no other wing place?
Because I like one certain flavor.
And it's this next one.
Yep. And they got
Wow.
good beer. And it was always great college games. You watch baseball, basketball.
You're a simple creature, you know that?
Yeah, man.
You're very.
It don't take much to make me happy, bro.
I love it.
I'm complicated.
Chicken wings. And
You're
beer.
complicated as fuck.
I'm complicated.
Chicken wings and beer, and you throw a Hershey's on there. It's a great day.
You are very easy to make happy.
All right,
Alright.
moving on.
Moving on.
Ooh, this one looks good. Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is gonna fucking suck.
Good
Oh,
sauce.
man.
Yeah, this is gonna suck.
I'm gonna get another flat. I love the
Sucks.
flats.
Big old fucking.
That's my favorite ones, guys.
Yeah, the flats?
Fuck.
Yeah, the flats
yeah.
and wild. That's what I get.
Flats are
only-
underrated. Flats are underrated,
They are. Can I just eat another one of them?
if you want.
Okay. But they are really good.
Throw me one of the bad boys.
Heard some noises coming from over there.
I'm just hungry.
We're like some little fat kids, you know what? Have a task to do, and we just eating other wings for the heck of it.
I haven't had any of my sauce.
All right. So I got to talk about the mag rails. Mag rails.
Wait,
What?
cocksucker? I still got my wing. None of us have eaten it yet. We were just eating to eat for a second.
Oh, I was going to say, I just threw my bone in the trash.
No, grab that
You
one.
gotta get that one.
I dropped a piece of the white chicken. All right. So, mag rails. What's wrong?
Those ones are spicy for him.
So, mag rails,
Oh shit. Oh, you bastards.
they're available in single and double. So, these are very thin mag rails, 2/10 of an inch. Is that right? They're
don't know
very
that
thin.
answer.
I don't remember the exact.
Where in the
number.
rules does it say I can't get any thinner drink?
The rules,
Yeah, the rules of that.
there's no rules, but you can't.
What you mean?
The hot ones rules.
I feel like I've seen them drink in the middle of things.
Beer.
You're lucky. No, they don't. No, they don't. You're lucky I'm not well versed in that show because I don't know for sure. But if I find out, I'm gonna get this sauce and I'm gonna rub it in your fucking eyelids.
So mag rails,
Oh, I hate this shit.
they're super strong, and so if you're worried about your sockets falling over with your current socket rails in your toolbox, no pigs.
Them
They,
neodymium magnets.
they ain't gonna fall over. So they're available in 7 colors: green, pink, purple, orange, blue, black, and red, available in 4 different lengths: 8, 12,
16.
16, and 20. So, mag rails. They're the best
Hold on.
socket rails on the planet. I talked about the double wides.
But
So,
did you say that they can hold 1-inch sockets?
I didn't. But they can.
They can.
Without
And
a doubt.
3/4.
So, we don't have
Did you
any
say
of
that they
those.
can hold 3 rows of sockets? Or 2 rows of sockets?
Yes.
Or 1 row of sockets?
Or,
I don't care about anything y'all are saying.
I can tell you this, if you purchase mag rails and you don't get a lift ring, it's just this, and you snap this to the drawer, the bottom of your drawer, you're going to have hell getting it up because these magnets are really, really strong. And if you ever decide to put it down, don't let your fingers get between the mag rail and the steel because it will pinch the piss out of you.
It'll give you a nice
sure.
blister, that's for sure.
So, mag rails, check them out. These are the best socket rails on the planet.
The cool thing about them is that they do not magnetize the sockets that you're putting on them because of the polarity of the actual magnets. They're 1-inch magnets in terms of the length that the actual magnet down the rail goes, so they're split, and they are opposite polarity, so that it's sitting on a north and south magnet, so that it counteracts itself, and somehow science means that that does not make it magnetic.
It doesn't transfer the magnetism up to the socket.
That.
Bam. There you go.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on to Louis' nightmare.
Hey, we didn't demo.
Oh yeah.
We
Hold on.
didn't demo
Hold on.
how strong mag rails are.
For those of you asking how strong these bad boys are, as you can see, we have a full display here
They're
of
not glued down.
magnetic rails. Here, grab that one so they know we didn't pre-do it. Not glued on. Now this is a heavy frickin' drawer. It's a drawer full of magnets. I'm kind of nervous to be honest with you, but this is how much I trust our products.
That was paper. That was a piece of paper.
Boom. Nothing. Yeah, I was scared. That was worrisome. But they hold up to the test.
Now they're going to suck every socket that's laying down there out when you pick that drawer up.
It's a problem for another time.
That would be crazy if they did that.
All right.
All right, so mag rails, check them out. They're strong.
This is the bee's knees. This is the one I don't want to do.
The whole reason we went to Buffalo Wild Wings is for this one flavor.
Yep.
And we decided not to dip. No dip.
That's a thick bitch.
This one.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Look how liquidified this one is. It's gonna be good.
I'm already I've been sniffling. for a
So
little
this
bit
is
now.
the blazing. This is the hottest wing Buffalo Wild Wings offers.
And keep in mind, it's a little cool outside. Actually, it's very cold. What? It's 32 degrees outside right now. It's cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
My lips are chapped. Nothing about this is fun.
So let's go.
Let's do it.
Shit. Oh god.
If they would pull off the bone, it'd be even better. Taste that sweetness there. It's almost like a sweet chili sauce on there. Quite good.
I got fuck.
Breathe in through your nose.
Oh. Oh no.
That was pretty hot. You want to know what would really kick us up a notch? You got to go in for number 2 right now.
I'll do the wild number 2.
You're just hungry, you fat bitch.
I know it. The wild is my favorite.
That's really hot.
The wild, after you eat
Look,
the
I'm not a
blazing,
bitch. I'm going to eat another one right now.
it's pretty hot.
Nope. Can't do it.
Are you kidding me? There's milk in that cup.
It's too hot.
You gotta start talking about it.
Nope.
Start talking about it.
Nope.
The TRK 100.
You can eat my ass. Nope.
It's the whole point of the video.
All right.
Are you crying? There's no crying in hot wings.
I just tore through 2 of those.
Oh, I'm crying. There's
They're
tears.
good, aren't they? He's got tears running down his face.
Oh my god.
The TRK 100. It's extendable. Oh my god. 3 locking positions. Holy shit.
No tear.
92 flex head, half-inch ratchet head attachment on it. Now, it easily removes with the pin on the bottom where you pop. Oh my god.
He looks like he's getting worse.
You pop it out. Easily removes the head. And in seconds, I'm crying. In seconds, you can attach the breaker bar head. So now, you have a fully functional, extendable breaker bar. Again, 3 locking positions. Now the TRK 100 comes with these 2 attachments. Flex head ratchet. Oh my god. Indexing breaker bar. Oh my god.
How many tooth count
coming
is
back.
the ratchet head on
90. There's 90.
90 tooth. Okay.
There's 90 tooth.
What's the
There's 90 tiers.
torque rating on the ratchet? We tested it in Taiwan.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Was it 900 or 1100?
811, I think.
Okay. I need that back. I need that back. We also have a couple different attachments available for it that are not in the TRK 100. For instance, the spring-loaded crowfoot attachment.
What else do we call that?
The alignment enforcer.
There you go.
Look, it's just running down his face.
I'm
Spring-loaded.
struggling to,
Spring-loaded. Yeah, I said that twice. Spring-loaded crowfoot attachment. SCF 25A, a working range of 20 to 48 millimeters, or 13/16 to 1 7/8. Oh, this is torture. This sucks.
You guys
All right.
hurry up.
That is available only separately, SCF 25A. We also have a version that comes with this handle and this wrench extender head, which is the WE27A. This wrench extender head holds up to 42 millimeter wrenches. That is a lot of wrench. Like, that is a lot of sauce. Bro, my mouth is burning. Oh, my God. All right. So this bad boy right here is the TWE27 as it sits. So you want the handle and the head, you get the TWE27.
What's the deal with
you
the
want just the
TWE26?
shut up. You want just the head, you get the WE27A. You want the spring-loaded crowfoot, you get the SCF 25A. You want the breaker bar head, you get the BB24A. You want the flex head ratchet, you get the FR25A. That is all the attachments we have available currently. We will have more in the months to come, including a chain wrench and a pry bar.
Is that an
attachment
updated
we
wrench
have.
extender?
Shut up! Shut up! Including the pry bar attachment that we talked about in previous episodes.
So, for you guys that work in the heavy
shit
duty
was so
field,
hot.
you know
Eat 'em
how
out.
nice it is to have the leverage on a
It'll help.
ratchet, especially a ratchet that can take the kind of force this ratchet takes. But the beauty is, not only is the length of the ratchet amazing, but the problem is when you buy a ratchet that's a 30-inch handle ratchet, you have to store a 30-inch long handle ratchet. This one collapses down, so you can store it in one of your smaller drawers and not eat up all of your real estate, because everybody that's purchased a tool truck box knows how expensive the cubic inch price of a toolbox is.
Now, this is the 27A, which will do up to 42 millimeter wrenches. The previous one we had was good for up to 34 millimeter wrenches. So everybody was asking for a larger head. That's what we did.
Bam. And the 3/4, the HDR 34K, tell them how big that wrench extender head goes to.
Up to 55 millimeter wrenches.
It's a hoss, boys.
It's big. Imagine it fitting on our 3/4 extendable handle. Big giant handle, big giant wrench extender for big giant wrenches.
Y'all tested that one in Taiwan?
No, we did not. We will. Eventually, we will test it on camera. I don't know how
Which
that's
one
going
of
to
them
happen.
went to 1,500 and did
That was the ratchet, the 3/4 ratchet.
the 3/4 ratchet? Okay.
Do you know that was the same one?
I know.
Oh, okay.
I did it for them.
Oh,
I thought he was
grabbed
getting
it.
one of the lighter weight ones.
I grabbed it. I said, "Here, eat a mild," but it was the blazing.
He did you wrong, man.
I knew it
He
was.
did you wrong.
Well,
Your voice has never annoyed me more.
who?
Both of them.
So, the Hot Wings Challenge went pretty good. I don't know who picked who to tap out first. I figure it was probably me, since I'm more fair complected, and everybody thinks that,
Oh, yeah, you're a farm boy.
you know, I have the see-through skin. You can see my veins through it. So, but I do like hot stuff. So.
Yeah, Louis can't handle it.
I hate this shit. I hate this so much.
But thanks for tuning in. We're going to think of some other cool stuff to do for next week's Soul Tuesday. And check
Not
back
this.
in with us.
It won't be this.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Peace.